And we are live. Fantastic. Hello, hello. Welcome to Thrifty Art Thursdays. So today we're working on this picture frame. This is episode 4, and I go live with Thrifty Art Thursdays on Thursdays at 2 o'clock p.m. Central Time, right on this page. So I am streaming directly to my Facebook page, which is Luba Carlson Artist, and I'm also streaming directly to my YouTube channel and to Twitch. So if you're here, please say hello and where are you from. I would love to hear where you're from. And if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, where are you at? Where are you watching from? So before we start working on that, I wanted to show you real quick what happened with that tray. If you missed my post from earlier, there is a big light behind my screen, behind my camera, so kind of have to keep it like this. So this is what happened to it. And maybe I can put it down over here so you guys can see better, but the light is going to be reflecting a little bit. Hi, Winnie from Louisiana. Welcome, welcome. So if you watched how I did the first resin pour, then you saw everything what happened. So I did the resin pour on top of a collage, and then I let it all dry, and then I sanded the whole surface very well. And I did, and then I cleaned it up, and I applied the design with my gold Posca pen. And then after that, and I have Sarah from Elk Grove, California. Welcome. Welcome to Thrifty Art Thursday. Yeah, and then I poured another coat of resin, which also has glitter. I don't know if you can see. Let me try and, like, if you can see, like, a little tiny shimmer. So I added a little bit of shimmer to this. So this was the project from last week. This is what happened with it. And also, I would like to invite you to paint along Monday before I go on. Hold on, I have it all prepared. So we made these little hearts like this on a card. I wanted to pull it out and I forgot right before. That's like story of my life, right? So if you head over to this facebook.com/paint along Monday, or is it a regular slash? It's a regular slash. There is a tutorial, a full tutorial on how to make a 3D heart card. So that could all be fun. And then this coming Monday is my son's birthday, and his astrology person. And so we're going to be painting a galaxy next time, this coming Monday. So come along on Paint Along Monday or watch your replay. I just wanted to show you what's happening. And if you just hold with me just one more minute, I want to show you what I'm painting on Saturday Paint Night Live. So Saturday Paint Night Live is going to be this coming Saturday, 2 days from now. So if you would like to join me and paint this, please do. Okay, Saturday Paint Night Live is on Luba Carlson page. Okay, not Paint Along Monday, my main page. So on to this frame. Honestly, there's nothing wrong with this frame, right? But I kind of like things that are less seasonal and more like all year long decor. So I picked it up from the thrift store, and I thought I could make it into something cute. And I've prepped my sanding paper. Okay, so it's not a blow dryer though, paper, right? But I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna try, and you let me know if the sound is too loud from sanding. Let me know, and we'll you know, I'll mute the microphone, okay? So I'm just sanding it a little bit. Okay, let me know if it was too loud. Why the one is because they, when they manufacture these things, they make them, they give like protective coat to them, like a shiny protective coat, and then nothing sticks to them. Yeah. And I'm gonna make, my plan is to make a mosaic out of glass pebbles. Now, if you have to go and buy new glass, it's probably not very budget friendly, right? But like I just had a collection that I've had for years. Look at this. Such a variety, just a lot. And so I figured, hey, why not? I can use these, right? So I'm gonna use these. I am kind of wondering, so I'm gonna put them on. Yeah, they're gonna show letters. I do not want letters to show through. So I'm gonna paint this real quick. Let me see. I have this here. I'm gonna, sorry you guys. Whoops. Okay. I have, oh, chalky finish, yellow. So this paint comes on pretty thick, and I hope it will cover in just one coat, and I hope I won't need to do anything else with that. But before I do that, I'm gonna grab my tape, painter's tape. Here, back to comments if anybody had to say something so that I can see you guys. So I'm just gonna tape this off just to make sure that my edges are super clean. I like clean edges. I don't like messy edges. So just applying painter's tape. Let me see here. You know, so that I can just go fast with the paintbrush and I do not need to, you know, tippy-toe around some areas, especially over here. I want to paint, I want to tape the inside of the inside, or like this little window area. I want to tape that too, so that I can paint and have it protected. Of course, I could have done that ahead of time, and you don't get the clear impression on what's happening and how I'm doing this. So I totally appreciate the likes. If you're still here, if you just liked it, thank you so much. Come on, there you go. Okay. Now this is going to be a little bit tricky going on the inside. Let's see what I can do. Because I might just Yeah, just stick it on the inside, and I'm just gonna leave the edge hanging like this. It's okay. It will just, it's all I need. I just needed to protect the glass. It may be easier to work with a smaller piece of tape if you're trying to do this and it's hard to put it in. Maybe you'll have a piece of tape. Tammy says, I'm actually working, but have this next to my computer screen. Guilty. I do that too. Very often. I'd have a live that's like playing on my second screen. I have a second screen there, and yeah, and I'll be working, and the live will be playing on the second screen so that I can watch. So, yep, been there, done that. Yeah, this is good. And this is good. Okay, so just making sure that the tape stays upright. See? Just to make sure that you see the edge so that I can paint all of that. That's all good. Okay, let me grab a paintbrush. It's too soft. This will do it. Okay. Paintbrush, no water. Getting into my paint and see how it has something here. It looks like somebody. Oh boy. Okay, I haven't used this before. Looks like Hobby Lobby sold me a used jar of paint. Now, is that surprising or not? Excuse me, I wasn't prepared for this. I don't have my trash can right next to me. I had to move things around a little bit, and yeah. So this was still in the jar. And now this is what I have to paint. Okay, well, oh well, just put it in trash and clean out my brush. I use the brush to pull that thing out, so gonna clean it up. I don't like my brushes messy. Okay. All right. Let's hope that this will do it. Yeah, I think it will. It's a very pretty yellow color. And I think I'm just gonna need one coat. I don't think I'm gonna need two coats for this, for what I'm trying to achieve. Well, maybe I might. We'll see. So I just want a coat of paint to go underneath my glass pebbles. So that I have the area to, so that letters are not showing through. I don't know. Again, as I said before, there is nothing wrong with this picture frame. It's just not my style, I guess. And I really like picture frames that are neutral in a way. Like they will go with my style, but they will not be like specifically Christmas or Mother's Day or, something else. It feels weird. I do decorate for Christmas, don't get me wrong. Okay, so this is coat one. It kind of came on pretty lumpy. See, I'm not quite happy. So I'm gonna put the brush into the wet wipey that I just used to clean it up so that it doesn't dry up too fast. And I'm gonna cover my paint. And I'm gonna mute myself. And I'm gonna use my blow dryer real quick. Okay. All right. So okay, hold on. Tammy is asking me, I missed the beginning. Did you tape the side or are you going to paint them? No, I taped the side. Here, see, there is tape on the side. I want to keep it black. It's fine. Okay. All right. La 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 la. Come back. Blow dryer. Okay, you guys. Okay, listen, before I forgot, I need to do this. Oh, you're very welcome, Tammy. I just saw you. Yeah, you're absolutely very welcome. So hold on, just give me a oh my gosh, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sorry. So I forgot to pull out the link real quick, but I am doing it right now. I am going to put the link up in the comments to my free downloads and printables. So if yeah, so when you click on that, there's like coloring sheets, there is some just digital printouts. Tammy says, I see you're still fussing with allergies. Yeah, and it's really much better now because I'm not medicated. So it's just a little bit, but of course it hits me when I'm doing live. Like I was fine all day long, right? But I go live and my nose starts to itch. Okay, so here's the trick, right? I've been going lengthwise, left and right, and now I'm gonna go up and down. Okay. Yeah, so in the printables there is a very cute coloring sheet for Valentine's. And you can even print it out as a card. There's two options. One has a saying. It says, hope you have a colorful Valentine Day or something like that. And then the other one doesn't have a booger. See? Paint booger. Not good. Not good. And the other one doesn't have a saying, but it's the same design. So if you would like to print it out, feel free. Go ahead and download it. And so it will take you through PayPal checkout, but it's a $0. It has to take you through PayPal checkout so that I can send you the email with an attachment. My system works. That's how I figured it out. I don't know. There's probably easy ways to do that, but yeah. Anyway, so yes. So up and down this time. Lots of reasons to like chalky paint. One of them is that it dries fast and it's not as transparent as other paints. Up and down, yeah. I'm like, what am I doing? So I really, really like it. And every time I see a new color, I don't go to the store very often, but when I see a new color and I try to grab a jar because it makes it so much easier to paint sometimes. Okay, so this goes in the wash. I'm done painting. Close my paint. Okay, this goes outside. No, not outside, over to the side. Okay, that dash. And look at that. I put some paint on my mouse somehow. I don't know. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. So let me wipe it because once acrylics is dry, you're stuck with it. It's real hard to remove. And so I'm just trying to kind of there. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, I'm gonna mute you myself for another couple minutes. I need to dry this, okay? So would be help to turn the mouse back on. All right, where's my banner that I'm muted? Okay. All right, this is mostly dry. A couple of shiny spots, you can see them. But right now I'm gonna remove the tape because next I'm gonna work with the hot glue gun. And if I get the tape glued on, I'm kind of gonna be stuck with it, and I do not want that. Okay, let's take that off. The edges are not perfect, as you can see, but it really doesn't bother me. If you want perfect edges, you probably want to use like stronger tape. Like this tape is a little bit old, so the adhesive is not very strong, and I didn't really rub it on that hard. Wasn't my purpose here. It's fine because I'm gonna put glass pebbles on the edges also. They're gonna kind of overlap a little, not overlap, but kind of stick out. Hope that makes sense. Okay, let me get back to the comments just in case, because I love hearing from you. Okay, so what am I gonna do next? I'm going to grab another and just kind of carefully wipe down the edges, whatever I can. If it's something wet, I'm just gonna wipe it down. Just clean up a little bit, just clean up the edges a little bit. It doesn't have to be super done, right? But it'll help. There, see? Just like that. Okay, let me run the blow dryer one more time. And so again, I'm muting. Sorry for that, but it's better than having to listen to it, right? Okay. Okay, all dry. Next step, and paper, rough up the edges a little bit. All right, another baby wipe. Oh my gosh, I'm going through them today, using a lot of baby wipes today. And just make sure that I collect all the dust. Okay, so this looks good. Now I'm gonna turn on my hot glue gun. I'm gonna disappear for a second, I think. Yep. Hot glue. Here you are. Okay, and so while that heats up, I'm gonna look at the comments and see. I see somebody said something. Timmy said, I like that you mute. Oh my gosh, something went wrong. Hold on. Okay, let me try again. I think my brother threw my camera off. Hold on. And I might have to reset the microphone. Just give me a second. Oh, I lost Wi-Fi. I see now. Uh-oh. Lost Wi-Fi on my phone. Well, that's not good. It's good that we're waiting for the glue to heat up. What happened? Okay, you know what? While we're waiting for the hot glue gun to heat up, I'm just gonna restart my phone real quick. It usually takes about a minute or two. And by the time it's on, we're gonna be going, right? We're gonna be ready to keep going. And so while we're waiting for that, I can show you something. So here's an idea. We did this for Paint Along Monday. And we painted this with plastic forks, knives, and spoons. We just use primary colors. There, well, this is mine. Where's my boys? Oh, I have my sons here. Hold on, I'll show you what he did. He's 7. And this is my 7-year-old art. That's what he did, which was pretty cool, right? But like I end up with lots of things like that, and I never know what to do with them. Like I never have the heart to get rid of it. And I don't really have wall space to hang all of that up. That's almost impossible. And so I'm gonna cut it up into bookmarks. Ooh, I keep hitting my phone. Just cut it up into bookmarks. So I'm gonna give it like probably 3 inches or so, or I'm gonna measure it so that the flower is in the middle, and I'm just gonna cut it up into a bookmark. And it's acrylics, so it's not gonna stick to anything. And when it's dry, and it'll work, right? Let me see if I can get my table camera back on. It looks like my Wi-Fi is back to my phone. Let's see if I can get back. Just I hope so. Fingers crossed. Okay, mute, enter. Okay, and hold on, I need to fix my sound. Just look at you guys. Now you have to go through my whole setup with me. What's going on? Okay, let's see. How's that? Yes, no I'm just trying to hear if I have any echo or anything. Let me know if there's something wrong with this. So my phone is normally muted. I just go with one microphone. So let me know if something's off. Okay? All right. I think we're back. Can you see? Okay. So how's my frame going? This way. This is the top. That's the bottom. So it's placed the right way. So I've been thinking, I have lots of these pebbles that are clear. I have blue-ish, very pretty. Okay. For the big ones, I think that's it. And then for smalls, I have a green. I don't know what's better on my hand. I think it shows better on my hand. And I have like these reds and like oranges, yellows. And I have this kind of iridescent, like metallic, glow. And I also have the white pearl ones. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start with the big ones, and I'm gonna use the white pearls. I call them in my head white pearls. I'm gonna use them as highlights for what I'm doing. Okay, very good, because my hot glue is ready. It's dripping. It's ready to go. Awesome. So I'm gonna start with clear, and I want to put 5 clear ones in. And now this is kind of sorta. So I do not want to put them in corners. If I just put them in corners, it would be boring, right? It's very predictable to take 5 pebbles and just place them in corners, right? So I think where I'm gonna, oh, I don't like this one. It's not looking good. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do it this way. And then I'm gonna use maybe 4 or 6. I do not want to do the same number, maybe 6. And I'm gonna put the blue ones, and I'm gonna try and balance it out a little bit so that it's like it's the same. I do not want it symmetrical though. Yeah. Okay, no, that's symmetrical. I don't want it symmetrical, but I want it balanced. Something like this, I think. Does it make sense? And then I'm going to start using the other ones to fill in. So I want more space between here and there so that something small would fit in. So I don't want them too close to each other. All right. So I'm an industrial strength hot glue gun. So it is super hot. But I've done projects like this with the regular craft glue gun, and things literally fall off. And it's very defeating, I guess, in a way, to, work through something as big, like work on a huge project, to only have it fall apart a couple weeks ago. That's not fun, right? So yeah, I think, yes, I'll keep going with that. So on my table on that side, you can see, you know what, I'm going to turn my camera real quick so you can see what's going on there with that. So I have a tile that I painted, but I don't like, the way it looks, this tile. And so this is what I use for a drip catcher. Okay. Okay, now let's try and come back. We're back. Oh, and I just okay. So, well, that's all good. Okay. So I'm just gonna keep putting glue on this and gluing the things. Hopefully they will stick. Okay, so this one I think I'm gonna put on and give it a little overhang. See how it overhangs a little bit? So I really want that to happen. So anything that comes close to edges that I want it overhang. Okay. Okay. Boys, you guys are too loud. No, I'm not. I am not done. Bogdan, please answer and tell them that we'll be ready at 3:15.
My mom is doing a video.
So we have a neighbor that plays with my kid, and they come every day at the same time, like, you know, between like 2:30 and 2:45. They show up to play, and it works for the most days, but for Thursdays it doesn't really work. And I keep forgetting to put a sign on the door that, hey guys, like, you know, 2 to 3, or however long this is gonna take. Not available. I think this is where you like turn on a very relaxing something rather, like relaxing music, and watch somebody putting pebbles on a picture frame. Okay, so just for perspective, I'm gonna show you where we are at, right? I know you saw it laying down, but this is where we're at. It's pretty well balanced so far. So I'm gonna start picking. Hey,
Mom, since Alexa wants me to play at her place, so then I probably can go outside now, and once you're done, and later, once I'm...
You gonna play at her house?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So I can go right now?
Yeah, you can go.
Guys?
Right, Timmy? Good time to play while he works. I mean, to work while he plays. I seriously did say to play while he works. I think it's true for little kids, like still his age, maybe a little bit older. Like I think they're still like their main job should be play. Like they shouldn't be, you know, burdened by lots of other things. And what I'm doing seems like play. I'm playing with stuff. I like it. This is not, I mean, yeah, it's gonna work, but it's play. It's too much fun. You know? So I'm just gonna take these all the way around. They will kind of help create this focal center. This is a frame. This is not just a, you know, a set of stones. This is actually a frame. And see why I wanted the edges roughed up a little bit, because they show through glass a little. adds interest, I think. Visual interest to this. Glass. What's the word? Oh my gosh. So the glass takes the heat off of the glue real fast. And so sometimes when I glue like fake flowers on or something else, like there is like working time. You can take things off and move them and do whatever. Not with glass. I haven't done anything with glass like this before. So I'm gonna look for more of these light blue, gorgeous pieces. See? And I'm gonna keep putting them on. I kind of eyeballed it. Doesn't fit in quite. Well, let's hope it stays there. All right. So yeah, as they say, if you know anybody who is artsy craftsy, and if they would like to join us, this is what I would like for you to do. Okay, I'll probably need 6 or 7 more. I know I have more. I have a whole tray of them. Oh, I have a question for you, you guys. I was just thinking about it before I went live. Don't ask me that, like, how I came up with this. It just popped up in my head, right? Okay, so if it wasn't an issue, what arts or craft supplies or, anything, what would you get? And why? So with me, I can't even. Like there's so much good stuff, and if I have to limit myself to just one thing, I just can't. I can't. It's real hard to. Nope. Is this a tiny one? So yeah, this is the hard part because I don't get to measure them. And they're all roughly the same size. That's white. Well, is it that much off? What do you think? Yeah, it shows. Like golden paints. Yeah, I have no idea. So yeah, so first I thought, ooh, I want like this huge easel, like professional grade that has casters on and you can wheel it in and out, and that would hold those bigger and whatnots. And then I thought, well, hold on, this one's holding it pretty well. So why do I need another one? I'm fine. You know what? I think this will work. And then I thought, well, maybe like a cutter, like a silhouette or cricket, whatever they're called. I don't know. And then again, I hardly ever use these things. I hardly ever need anything cut out like this. And when I do, I can usually do this with scissors or X-Acto knife. So yeah, what would you do? Okay, I'm gonna pretend that this is the center of a flower, and I hope I'll find enough threads to go around every white that I have. So I have a handful of them. Let me see. Well, at least I'll do some. Even if I don't have enough to go all the way around, I'll do a little bit. At least I'll do a couple of them. I'm going to pick them out of my huge tray. That's yellow. Pronounced like the bug cricket. Okay. Yeah. Okay, here's one more. Found it. All right, well, I have a whole bunch of them, so I am sure that I don't think I'm gonna be done with this in 10 minutes. I do try to respect people's time, and I do my best with that. And I think it's important to be on and off at the time that you announced you will be. So even if I'm not, would fit a small one here. Will it fit? Yeah. And so yeah, I'll just finish it then, and I'll share on the page. I'll take a picture. Of course I'll take a picture. I always take a picture, right? And I'll just put it on there. Well, I think somebody would have told me that, hey, why don't you measure them first and fit them first and then start gluing? Well, I have an answer, because that's not my way. That's not how I do these things. I mean, it's craft. It's supposed to be fun, and I do not want to be measuring things like that. Okay, I'm going to do this one, just in case if I run out, and then it's a little bit more. It's going to balance a little bit. Just going to start in the middle and then go either way. And then if some of them overlap, great. If not, also great. Yep, one overlaps, the other one doesn't. All good. Tammy, sounds good. Can't wait to see the final. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, moving on. So roughly takes 6 into. I think I have enough to go around all the rest of them. That's good. So what I noticed here is that, oh no, that's not gonna fit, and it took all the glue right away. Come on, peel this off before it hardens. So you do not want to put a lot of glue on your glass. You want to put just a little bit. So yeah, looks like I might need to put a hammer to a couple of pieces to break them so that they would in the areas where I want them. So this piece was just sitting there. It's already broken. See, my fat fingers. You can see. Here, already broken. Yeah. So I'm just gonna use it since I already have it. But I might need to break a couple more of them to put them in, to add into spaces that are not quite there. Fits like a glove. All right. So I'm gonna finish, and I'm gonna put like the little ones now. I've been using the bigger pebbles. Now I'm gonna use the tiny ones for the last one. Come on, what did I just do? Oh no. I dropped it and it glued itself to the glass of the picture frame. Not good. Not good. All right. I'm cleaning the glue off. That's what I'm doing. I'm using my fingernails to peel the glue off of it so that I can still use it. I'm kind of jumpy a little bit because these are very small and I really do not want to burn my fingers. That happened before with this glue gun when I squeezed a little bit too much glue and it went on my hands. Ugh, that was not pleasant. I didn't have burns or anything, it wasn't like I got blisters and I couldn't use my hand, luckily for me, thankfully. But yeah, it wasn't pleasant. So when this is done, if you're wondering what could be done with the openings in between the pebbles, I'm not quite certain. So I was thinking that I can maybe just pour a little bit resin on it. But then I need to make sure that all of this is sealed around it, because if it's not, resin is just gonna pour and leak and bleed and whatever, and it's not gonna do what I want it to do. So Timmy says, I have a Cricut and barely use it. Yeah, that's kind of my thing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that I'll get it and then I'll barely ever use it, and then I'll keep asking myself why I ever did it. All right, so you guys see where this is going? Let me show you what I'm gonna be working Yeah, resin is messy, Tammy. I agree. Let me show you my next week's project. So I picked up this box from a thrift store. It's a nice box. It seems sturdy. It says it was made in China. Well, we're kind of trying to support American-made brands, but this was a thrift store buy, so whatever happened, right? So anyway, I have a box. It says Mrs. Fields on it. Mrs. Fields, or I have no idea. Look. And it's red. Red is so hard to cover. So I don't know what exactly I'm going to do with this, but this is the next week's project. Now I'm looking at my painting and I'm like, I wonder if I could use this painting, like scan it or something and do a decoupage with it. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, well, I'll keep working with my hot glue gun, and I hope to see you guys online sometime soon. Have a great week. That will be interesting. Yeah, Tammy, that will be interesting. Yeah, so I will see you soon. Okay, bye-bye. Where is... My mouse been wonky today. I can't find anything. All right, now bye-bye for sure. My pleasure, Tammy.